Junior Singleton got a contract to put a security system into our city hall, so he had bought all the wire for it when they changed their minds and decided to make it all wireless or Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or Hi-Fi or something. So Junior had all these coils of wire that he was giving out. I got one here. It's like lamp cord, and there's got to be a few miles of it on this spool. So today on Handyman Corner, it's my job to figure out what to do with it. As usual, not a problem. See, there's a big push on these days to increase your gas mileage, and that's not easy to do when you're driving an '84 Dodge Ram van. But if you watch car races, you'll see one car tuck in behind the other, to save fuel. They call it drafting, which is really a polite way of saying tailgating. I can do tailgating. In fact, I can use this wire to do it even better. But first, I need something heavy and made out of iron. Oh, look, an old wood stove. And it's kind of round like a barrel. That's even better. Now I just need to mount it sticking straight out the front of the Possum van. Okay, got the stove mounted on there good and solid. Took a lot of duct tape. Now I just got to wind the wire around and around and around the wood stove. I'm going to use the whole spool. While I'm working at it, you try to figure out what I'm doing. And so will I. Okay, the spool of wire is now wound around my wood stove, and I hooked it up to the van battery and ran it through a switch on the dashboard. Why don't you take a guess as to what this is? I'll give you a hint. It's an electromagnet. And because I've wound the wire around about 1,000,000 times and the stove is made of cast iron, when I turn this baby on, it's going to have some serious magnetic power. And people will never know it's an electromagnet, eh? They'll just think it's a bunch of wire wrapped around an old wood stove and stuck on the front of the van for no particular reason. The way it works, I'll leave the magnet shut off until I get on the highway, see? Then I'll pick somebody to tailgate, maybe an older car, because the new ones are all made of plastic, magnets won't work. I'd have more luck covering the front of the van with airplane glue, but that'd be stupid and hallucinogenic. Although the car can't be too old, because I don't think rust works either. I think an tractor trailer would be ideal, because if I can't see his mirrors, he can't see me. Like I always say, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. So I creep up real close, and when I get to the point where the steel frame of his trailer will be inside the magnetic field of my stove, I just turn on the juice like this. I probably should have been farther away from the lodge before I turned that baby on. Now I got a lot of stuff stuck to the front of the van. Garden tools, screwdrivers, a couple of bikes, wheelbarrow. I'll just drive behind the shed, turn off the magnet, drop everything there. So this thing is also a yard cleanup machine. I've got to be sure to add that to the patent.
If for some reason you want to see more of this, head on over to redgreen.com.